Today we are reacting to Everyone is Tired of Deshae Frost made by Nobby. This nigga, bro, why is this man always getting into like some type of internet drama? He gotta chill out. Deshae, you gotta chill out, bro. Please. Wait, I just react. Wait, oh, okay, I'll talk. I literally just reacted to a video made by Nobby. Yeah, okay, my bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. No bullshit. I literally just realized that now, bro. I just reacted to a video made by Nobby, but you know what? This is the last time I'm gonna do a back-to-back reaction. I promise.
Hey guys, shut the up! I didn't know, and I was being inconsiderate. I got dark humor, and sometimes, you know, as a man, bro, like,
bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, he shouldn't have did that. Like that just spread. Like, come on, bro. Especially since he has like a good community fan base and stuff. Like, that's just gonna make people attackers. Like, bro, sometimes you gotta just realize you're just overdoing it, bro. Over fucking doing it with the jokes. You gotta chill.
that kind of like it gets the best of me.
Recently, amidst all of the streamer award drama, Deshae Frost, someone who's already been in controversy, somehow finds himself at the center of streamer award drama, which is pretty hard to do because he ended up getting Cutie Cinderella, the person that hosts the streamer awards, to crash out on him on Twitter after he made some pretty rude comments while she was unveiling some people who were nominees for the streamer awards.
Yeah, honestly, like I said earlier, yeah, he like that wasn't a good joke to do. Cause she's already getting enough hate for the nominees she did for the streaming awards, bro. Deshae just doing that is just gonna give her even more hate from his community now, bro. Like, that wasn't a good move. I ain't gonna lie. Like, sometimes Deshae just got chill.
Him being one of them. But I don't want to gab too much. Let's start from the very beginning with who even are Cutie Cinderella and Deshae Frost, and what even is the streamer awards, in case you're unaware.
Be lit, bro. Both of us going, bro. 2 Kappa House members.
If I don't win one, I'm gonna take my frustration out on you.
My category is kind of tough though. I'm going against Tylil and Ray and Stable Ronaldo. But we just gonna hope for the best. Let's see.
For the unaware, Deshae Diddy Frost is a popular streamer who has made content for a while now and even has been in a couple of controversies earlier about some of his freaky actions. But this time it's not about any freaky actions that he made, and it has to do with another streamer. Well, not really streamer, but their streaming event, which is Cutie Cinderella, a highly known streamer who's putting on the Streamer Awards, award and nomination show that's meant to represent and show off all of the stuff that's happening in the streaming industry over the past year. Something like the Grammys or the esports nominations, but for streamers. And it all started while Deshae Frost was watching Cutie Cinderella talk about nominations, and she was apparently talking too much in his eyes and told her to be quiet and that she was yapping too much.
Oh, you guys didn't have clips for that. My bad. I thought we had clips. Silly me. It's funny that I said I thought we had clips when I quite literally, I think I put on the notes, no need for clips for this one, because I didn't want them to have to like hunt down clips of streamers doing stuff with the brands. And then if the streamers did the stuff with the brand,
Oh my gosh! Shut the up!
and I didn't want to do.
Like, bro, like, bro, she's the one that's hosting the show, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, what you want her to do? You just want to just go to the clips and stuff, like, you know?
Extra.
Sometimes, yeah, Deshae, bro. Sometimes, bro, joking is not meant for every situation. I had no idea what I was saying. I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea what I was just saying, bro. But sometimes you're not meant to joke in every situation. I have no idea what I was saying.
No, I'm not bamboozling you here. I'm not tricking you. I'm about to play another half. That was the entire clip. Cutie was talking as it's her event. She's introducing all the nominees, talking about a sponsorship type of deal that was going on with the streamers. Deshae thought she was talking too much and told her to shut the F up. And obviously that might rub some people the wrong way. I want y'all to be aware that Deshae and Cutie have never spoke, don't talk to each other. The only reason she knows him is because Deshae actually got nominated during the Streamer Awards.
Best reality streamer.
Deshae Frost.
I do not want to cry. This crazy, bro. I been through so much, bro. Trying to like.
When am I gonna get nominated for most underrated YouTuber? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's a huge ass hot take. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, nigga, that is a huge ass hot take. I know I'm about to see the comment saying you are not that, you really aren't that underrated or some shit. I don't know. I don't even know what I was cooking up there. But let me lock in and add to this video again.
Just figure out what I was supposed to do, because I gave up everything for this, bro. I gave up everything for this. Just seeing, like, starting and seeing everybody, like my friends and everything, like, thrive, and I was like happy for them, but I was just always like, I've seen myself going on a decline, and being the last person, like, it was always just hard, bro. So I appreciate y'all. Like, I'm so happy for everybody, bro. Like, and God just showed me, like, what I needed to do, and I'm just grateful.
After that wholesome response to being nominated, he might have forgot about his actions that happened earlier, because he told Cutie to be quiet and stop yapping, and then a little bit afterwards got that nomination, where he ended up crying, thanking God, being so happy and fortunate for this position that he did not expect. When he got on Twitter later, he would see an entire thread of Cutie Cinderella, the person that's hosting the entire event, ranting about how disrespectful he was to her, where she went on a multiple how incredibly kind. Congrats on his nomination. I'll try to shut up during the show while all the streamers eat the dinner I paid for.
See, as I said in my last video that Nobly made, I promise you I won't ever do a back-to-back video like that again. Anyways, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is exactly why I can't host a streamer award show, bro. Well, not even a streamer award show, just an award show in general. Like, cause it's based off of too many opinions, bro. Like, yeah, sure, you got the right picks for some people, but a lot of people are gonna be mad at you because you ain't picked their favorite streamer, or the right person didn't win. Like, this is exactly why. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people probably did think of this idea, bro, but they just didn't want to do it because of this, bro. Cutie Cinderella was really the only person that just said, fuck it.
Be celebrated at the show I spent months working on, and enjoy their not hanging out with each other. I'll make sure to shut the up. At I'm Deshae Frost, you still want a seat even though I'll be talking all night? Genuinely, how are you the same person whose reaction to getting nominated made me cry and reinforced why I suffer through this bull every year? How? What the hell did I do to you? The many observant of you will obviously be able.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If she's been done with this shit every year, bro, what she should do is just have, I don't know, she should have somebody else just take over just for 1 year, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like, yeah, it could get bad, bro. Cause people are gonna have opinions. Like, say for example, Cottonette was streamer of the year, but if a lot of people wanted Asha Speed to win, me, Cottonette is my pick. But if he doesn't win, I'm not gonna be mad, bro. I don't care. But like, bro, but Asha Speed diehard fans, they probably are gonna get mad that Speed didn't win, and then boom, you know. What I think she should do is just next year, like, she should just have somebody else do it for her, bro.
to tell that Cutie Cinderella is obviously not happy with what Deshae Frost said. And again, I do have to mention that they do not know each other. So again, the first time she's ever seen Deshae Frost is him being a nominee for the Streamer Awards, his reaction to when he first got nominated, and now she's seeing a clip go around that he is talking crazy about her when she is just conversating what's going on during her event. Genuinely, from my POV, I understand why she is upset. Anybody talking crazy about you that you don't know, you're obviously going to be annoyed in any way, shape, or form. Now, would going on a 3-tweet rant on Twitter be my way of doing it? Probably not. But I can understand with all the overwhelming hate that's already going on in the Streamer Awards, why she feel like venting her frustration to everyone to see. Now, obviously, since I saw it, you probably saw it, Deshae Frost himself saw it, and went on stream to try and explain himself in one of the worst ways possible.
I seen the stuff I said. There was a clip of me, what I said, and I said something that I didn't know, and I was being inconsiderate, and I got dark humor, and sometimes, as a man, bro, like that kind of like it gets the best of me, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely didn't want to kind of just like be up. And bro, QT,
that's not even dark humor, bro. That's just, you're just doing like a joke at a wrong time. That's really just it. Like, that's not even dark humor, bro. Dark humor, like that. No, dark humor is like worse than that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but bro, that's just making a joke at a bad time. That's really just it.
Doing research after QT has done so much for the community of streaming and just like creating Because at the end of the day, she doesn't really have to. You know what I mean? And this is just me speaking. Like, I'm supposed to be being funny, but this is gonna be only the one times like I'm being serious for real. And she doesn't really have to do any of this. And the fact that she does this for the community and puts this out for streamers is I'm very grateful. You know, I'm been streaming for almost 2 years, and seeing this and seeing what she's done for us in the community, especially black streamers, it's been immenseful, and it's crazy. Yesterday was probably the best day of my whole life, and me trolling, just like, you know, somebody clipped it and just, you know, they wanted to try to ruin it, and I'm sorry that got to you, and I apologize genuinely, and just letting you know, but you calling my name was literally the best thing that ever could have happened to me.
At least he did that. Like, you gotta give it to him. At least he did apologize, bro. At least he did, bro. Like, at least he not acting like Mizkif, bro.
Now, I don't know if I would start off my apology by saying, you know, I make dark humor after you just disrespected somebody, because in no way, shape, or form is that even dark humor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That
like,
just being plain out rude and disrespectful to a person you, again, do not know and have never really interacted with. Yet, he is still over here trying his best to put up a good and well-formed apology, which is understandable, especially after her event that he is hosting. He was a nominee for. He probably wants to go to and support some other people that are a part of the Capaholics, the group that he's a part of, or also nominees like DDG that he wants to go and support. So it makes sense for him to go out of his way to apologize and make sure everything is right with her. I genuinely don't think he was trying to be malicious, but it's really hard for me to give somebody like Deshae Frost the benefit of the doubt, especially with his history, which, if you're unaware with, he was basically almost canceled earlier this year by going out of his way to make jokes to random people in a Target. And the reason I called him Deshae Diddy Frost earlier, or Freaky Frost, is because he consistently does this for content, making weird and overly freaky jokes to the women that he brings on stream that go past the point of content. So for him, this is not something I can just slide by and be like, oh, it's a content creator doing too much they really didn't understand, because he often does this consistently. And that's just the normal consensus that a lot of people have, because even people like Senna, who is actually closely related to QT, at least in the streaming space, reacted to this and basically said the same thing.
I think it did. Listen, I like Deshae. I think Deshae should have apologized. And the reason I think that is because, you know, I like Deshae. I've met him a few times. Deshae's always really nice. But your humor, you have to know when to use your humor. That's like
Yeah,
humor
like,
101. You know what I mean? And
that's exactly what I was saying. Like, yeah, sending not wrong. Like, you just gotta know when to joke. Like, he just made a joke at a bad time. That's what we just did, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. That didn't even sound like a joke. Like, you just gotta know how to joke, bro. That didn't sound like a joke. You just straight up was just saying, shut up, bro. Shut up the whole time. Like, you know.
he did apologize. Yeah, he did. But like at the end of the day, if he doesn't, you know, like for me, if I don't know somebody and they talk to me crazy like that, I don't see that as trolling. I see it as disrespect, you know, because I'm not close enough with you like that. And I think that like, it needs to be more positive.
Now, did Deshae mess up and make a terrible mistake? Most definitely. And if this was any other streamer, I would just be like, it's a mistake, you move on, you push past it. But because it's a Freaky Frost, that's why he's getting extra hate, because it seems like he makes an extra mistake literally every month and truly never learns from it. I hope this time he actually learns from what he's doing and doesn't do anything stupid. I'm assuming he's planning on actually attaining the streamer awards, and it would be kind of awkward to go and sit in front of somebody that you just disrespected after they put on this entire event and even have you as one of the nominees. He just needs to put content aside sometimes and not try and go for a clip when...
That's not even just a shade though. Talking about putting content aside, which I agree with, but that's not even a shade. That's with a lot of streamers, bro. That's not even just a shade, bro. I'm not saying every streamer is bad, but bro, when it comes to putting content aside, that's with most streamers nowadays, bro. They gotta know when to put content aside. It's just some streamers are just better at doing it than other streamers, bro. Deshae is just bad at doing it. Some streamers are good at doing it. Like, I don't know, like, for example, like Astro Speed, he's good at putting his content aside, or at least I think he is, bro. Because it's rare for him to get into bad situations. Same with Kai. At least I think they are, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah.
Ever it is possible. But at the end of the day, that is just how I feel. You want to tell me how you feel about...
But yeah. Yeah, I won't ever do a back-to-back video again. But yeah, if you like the video, like, subscribe, follow my socials if you're on the road to 1K. Shout out to Nobly for the video.